Let's get straight to the question everyone's asking. One that's been echoing across social media, newsrooms, and dinner tables around the world. Could World War III actually happen in 2025? It's a chilling thought, and with so much uncertainty in the world, it's no wonder this question is on everyone's mind. With global tensions rising, from political standoffs to economic instability, people everywhere are searching for answers, even looking to the stars for guidance and reassurance. Mundane astrology, which explores how planetary movements influence world events, is pointing to 2025 as a year of massive, possibly disruptive change. Astrologers are paying close attention to the cosmic patterns unfolding. They see a rare, dramatic alignment involving Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto, a combination that hasn't occurred in decades. This alignment is often associated with upheaval, transformation, and the breaking down of old systems. But does this mean we should panic? Not exactly. While these cosmic signals can indicate turbulent times, they also point to opportunities for growth, renewal, and collective awakening. Astrology is gaining attention because it offers a way to find patterns in chaos, suggesting that earthly tensions might be mirrored in the heavens. It helps us make sense of uncertainty and find meaning in unpredictable times. In this video, we'll break down the key astrological events of 2025, look at historical parallels, and explore how similar alignments have shaped world history in the past. We'll also hear what leading experts and astrologers are saying about the potential for conflict, change, and hope in the coming year. So, are we truly headed for war, or is this just a cosmic warning urging us to pay attention and prepare? Let's unpack the clues, examine the evidence, and find out together. Why do we turn to astrology? And what draws us to the stars when life feels uncertain or overwhelming? When the world feels out of control, we instinctively search for something bigger than ourselves, something that can offer a sense of stability or hope. It's not just about reading daily horoscopes or checking our zodiac sign. It's about finding meaning in chaos and trying to make sense of the unpredictable events that shape our lives. During uncertain times, astrology offers a sense of order and a narrative that connects our personal stories to the vast, mysterious cosmos. It gives us a framework to interpret what's happening, both in the world and within ourselves. The planets become powerful symbols, Mars the warrior, Saturn the teacher, turning distant celestial bodies into relatable archetypes. Through these stories, global events and personal struggles can feel less random and more meaningful. When faced with big, scary possibilities, we search for patterns, hoping the stars can provide context or even a sense of reassurance. We want to believe there's a reason behind the uncertainty. Astrology doesn't give us simple answers, but it helps us understand the energetic landscape of our time. It encourages us to reflect, to ask questions, and to look for deeper connections. It's a coping mechanism, a way to feel less helpless in the face of overwhelming events. By turning to the stars, we find comfort, community, and sometimes even a sense of peace. By looking up, we're really searching for our place in the grand scheme of things, hoping to understand where we fit in the universe's unfolding story. So when we ask if astrology can predict World War III, we're tapping into an ancient tradition of seeking guidance from above, a tradition that has comforted humanity for thousands of years. Ultimately, it's about understanding the forces at play, not just predicting the future, but finding meaning, hope, and a sense of belonging in a vast and mysterious universe. How do astrologers predict world events from planetary movements? Mundane astrology focuses on nations and global events, tracking the slow-moving outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. The idea is, as above, so below. Patterns in the sky reflect events on Earth. Astrologers watch for planetary sign changes and aspects when planets form specific angles, signaling tension or opportunity. Eclipses are wild cards, accelerating events and exposing hidden issues. For 2025, astrologers see a convergence of powerful cycles, multiple outer planets changing signs and forming harsh aspects. It's like seeing several storm systems merge on a weather map. Something big is brewing. These alignments don't guarantee events, but they set the stage for major shifts. The cosmic clock is ticking, and astrologers are paying close attention. Let's see what this perfect storm looks like. What makes 2025 so intense? Why are so many astrologers and observers calling it a year, unlike any other in recent memory? Several major astrological events are set to collide, creating what many call a cosmic perfect storm, a rare convergence of planetary forces that could reshape the world as we know it. Saturn moves into Aries, a sign where its strict, disciplined energy clashes with the impulsive drive of Aries. This can manifest as frustrated authority, aggressive power struggles, and a sense of urgency that pushes leaders and individuals to their limits. Meanwhile, the lunar nodes shift into Virgo and Pisces, highlighting crises in health, service, and the eternal battle between truth and deception. This axis brings questions of healing, compassion, and the need to separate fact from illusion to the forefront. Jupiter and Uranus align in Gemini, sparking sudden breakthroughs, information warfare, and unpredictable shifts in communication. Expect rapid changes in technology, media, and the way we connect with each other, sometimes for better, sometimes for chaos. Pluto continues its journey into Aquarius, signaling a revolution in technology, society, and power structures. This is the energy of transformation on a grand scale. Think AI, social movements, and the reimagining of what power looks like in the digital age. All these energies combine to create volatility, instability, and the potential for dramatic, even shocking change. The world may feel like it's on a knife's edge. It's not just one planet causing trouble, it's a pile-up of conflicting cosmic forces, each amplifying the effects of the others. Astrologers see this as a recipe for global upheaval, but also for profound transformation. Out of chaos, new possibilities can emerge. The stage is set for power struggles, technological disruption, and the breakdown of old systems, political, economic, and social. The world is being asked to adapt or risk being left behind, but with crisis comes opportunity. How we respond, whether with fear or with hope, with division or with unity, is up to us. The choices we make now will echo far into the future. 2025's astrology is a warning, not a prophecy. It's a call to awareness, to prepare, and to act with intention. The universe is turning up the pressure. What happens next depends on humanity's choices, resilience, and willingness to evolve. To understand what might be ahead, let's look at how these patterns have played out before, because history, like the stars, often repeats itself. History shows that planetary cycles often coincide with major world events. The last time Saturn was in Aries, the late 1990s, saw military conflicts and aggressive power plays. Jupiter and Saturn's conjunction in 2020 marked the start of a new era, just as the pandemic reshaped society. The Industrial Revolution began under similar alignments in the 1800s. Uranus and Pluto's conjunction in the 1960s brought civil rights movements and cultural revolutions. These patterns don't cause events, but they seem to sync with times of upheaval and transformation. Astrologers look to these precedents to interpret what's coming. When rare, powerful alignments appear, history suggests we're entering a period of dramatic change. The planets set the tone. Humanity writes the story. So, what makes 2025 stand out to astrologers? 2025 stands out because so many slow-moving planets are making major moves at once. Saturn enters Aries, struggling to maintain order. Neptune prepares to enter Aries, creating confusion and a crisis of faith. Uranus shifts into Gemini, disrupting information and communication. Pluto cements its place in Aquarius, pushing for social revolution. This rare convergence creates a highly unstable global atmosphere. Astrologers see it as a turning point, a possible breakdown of the old world order. The tension between frustrated authority and revolutionary energy could erupt into conflict or spark innovation. Jupiter-Uranus in Gemini hints at cyber warfare, shocking revelations, and rapid change. But these energies are neutral. They can fuel crisis or breakthrough. The outcome depends on how humanity responds. 2025 is a crossroads, not a sentence. Here's the key: astrology isn't destiny. The stars don't force us into war. They highlight challenges and opportunities. We have free will. The future isn't set in stone. Astrological alignments are like a weather forecast. They warn of storms, but we choose how to prepare. Crisis exposes weaknesses, but also creates chances for growth and reform. Saturn in Aries could mean conflict, or it could inspire bold, responsible leadership. Astrological interpretation is an art, not a science. outcomes are open to debate. The real value of astrology is in raising awareness, not predicting certainties. By understanding the cosmic weather, we can navigate challenges more consciously. The future is a dance between cosmic cycles and human choices. We write the next chapter. As we approach 2025, what should we take from all this? Astrology offers a unique lens, adding symbolic meaning to our understanding of world events. The warnings for 2025 should be met with critical thinking, not fear. The intense planetary alignments point to pressure and change, but also opportunity. Instead of panic, let's reflect. What cracks in our society might be exposed, and how can we build resilience? Astrology encourages self-awareness and connection to the bigger picture. Crisis can fuel breakthroughs as much as breakdowns. The outcome depends on our choices and consciousness. The stars reflect our times. They don't dictate our fate. Now it's your turn. What do you make of the astrological forecast for 2025? We've explored the alignments, the history, and the possibilities. Do you believe the planets influence world events, or is astrology just a symbolic lens? The beauty of this topic is that it invites every perspective, skeptic or believer. Do you sense we're on the brink of something big? Do the astrological themes resonate with what you see in the world? Share your thoughts, hopes, and questions in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Our collective future is shaped by the questions we ask and the choices we make.